I don't want them to remember me as the mom that was always working and always ignoring them. So doing cruise planners, it was kind of the best of both worlds because it gave me the flexibility that I was seeking while I'm still in charge of my business. Great day, okay? Bye guys. Mwah. Hi, I'm Kara. Welcome to a day in the life of a cruise planner's travel advisor. Come on in. We both work from home and we both have our own businesses, and sometimes we really need to tag team who can be on the phone at once. It's an interesting arrangement, but we have made it work.
With her being with cruise planners, it allows her to really be able to set her own schedule. She has control. Without the balance, I'd argue like it all falls apart. You know, a marriage can fall apart, a business can fall apart. I mean, just your relationships around you can fall apart.
So I do have an incredibly varied career path to get here. It took many winding turns. Did undergrad in chemistry and forensic science, and that's when the FBI called. I joined the Bureau, but I envisioned it a little bit more investigative than it was. So I went back and I got another degree in nutrition. I did that for about 4 years until that I kind of realized that career also wasn't exactly what I thought I had signed up for. So I kind of thought about, well, what are my options? Because I think at that point I already had my first son. So I wanted the flexibility to be home. And all of a sudden I kind of went, well, mom had the flexibility to be home and she works in travel. She'd been in the industry about 30 years, with cruise planners for about 25. And travel is an awful lot of fun. We've been able to go all over the world. So that job sounds pretty amazing.
You're never going to believe what I found in the basement this morning. What? The best gift I think I've ever gotten for Christmas. You gave it to me of all of our cruises. This is the first. I know. Look at what you did. She said, you know, I've tried a couple of things. I'm not really happy. You have such a thriving, wonderful business. How about I just join you? And I said no, for 2 reasons. Just because I wanted her to give another year to her business, and also I didn't want to ruin our relationship. We've always gotten along so well. So she gave it 1 year to the day. She came and said, okay, I'm ready. And I went, okay, good. So she joined me as an associate. About a year later, she became my co-owner. I think it was the end of 2022 where she really took over.
Working with her actually went so much better than she anticipated. There were things that I brought to the business that she hadn't considered, so there was kind of new ways of looking at things, new ways of doing things, and she of course brought the experience, and it worked great. And I think she was happy to see that all of the things that she spent 30 years building weren't going to evaporate when she was done working. It's such a blessing to have the resources that Cruise Planners as a franchise model provides, with then the flexibility to run the business the way that I want. So I am still my own business, but I have a whole team behind me that nobody sees that helps me to do the business well. The power of the CP name and the CP network is just astronomical. The cruise lines, the travel vendors, they hear that you are with Cruise Planners and it elevates your status. My kids are little at this point, so I am in a season of life where my focus is a little bit more on them than it is on growing the business. And as they get older, that will shift. And I watched that shift happen with my mom. If you're considering becoming a Cruise Planners franchise owner, absolutely take that leap. Cruise Planners has been amazing. It is a family, it is a supportive business partner, and it's a really good fit for anyone who has an interest in travel and wants to balance that with actually being able to live their life at the same time. I did not settle here, I happily stayed here.